Hello, and thank you for joining me on another episode of the Tech Exec podcast, where we triple your impact per engineer and help you lead a team you're proud of leading. As always, I'm your host, Aviv Ben-Yosef, advisor and consultant to tech executives worldwide, and today we're going to be talking about outgrowth. This is about something that should be good, but you might be dropping the ball on, and that is when the people under you are so good at what they're doing that you're allowing them to become overqualified and you're not helping them see what is the right trajectory for them. You're not helping manage their growth and the company and essentially letting them feel like their heads are butting against the glass ceiling. They've grown as much as they can within the company and it's just starting to feel a bit constricted. For example, I was talking to a VP talking about all the leaders in the organization, and that person listed a bunch of the managers in the organization. And I kept asking, are you forgetting someone? Are you forgetting someone? And eventually, I had to remind the VP that there is another person. There is a group manager that they just didn't think about them. And you know why? Because this is a person who's just doing things really well. Essentially, this is a person who's slowly outgrowing, becoming overqualified, and even worse, not only is this really good, talented employee probably getting overqualified because their manager is okay with this. Just, the squeaky wheel gets the grease. This is a wheel that's just turning perfectly and therefore getting virtually no attention from their manager. That person is very likely to just bail on you because they're gonna feel like they're not seen. And outgrowth is something that we have to manage. I'm guessing that you know that when someone's having problems, you need to coach them, you need to help them. And I'm guessing you're doing that because if they're problematic, it's problematic for you. However, I keep banging on this drum that you have to take care of people who are working well, because these usually are the force multipliers. And if you're not giving them your attention, if you're not helping them grow, if you're not helping to retain them in your company, you're gonna find out that they've left you and you're stuck with only your average and below people. And you don't wanna be there. And therefore, there are two options for you that you have to decide which one you're going to follow. By the way, there's a truck nearby. I hope you're not hearing the noise I'm hearing. But two options. One, you can just decide that, okay, this person is going to be overqualified. I don't have a clear path for them to keep growing because, I don't know, they're going to have to replace you or whatever. You don't have any more suggestions to help them grow in the company. And if that's the case and you're giving up, okay, but do it proactively. Start planning for what's going to happen when this person is going to decide that they've had enough, that they're going to find somewhere else for them to thrive. Or take the active role and start thinking about how are you helping them grow? What are the opportunities you can find for them in the company? Can they get more responsibility? Can they try something new? Can you give them a leadership role that's more encompassing, that gives them more leverage in the company? Whatever it is, you have to either decide to let go or prepare for letting go, or decide to really be their manager. Don't let them wither on the vine because that's not going to work. That's it for this week. Thank you for joining me. And do check out my books, my free community, and my newsletter, which comes out every week, even when I'm on vacation. Links are in the show notes. Thank you. See you here next week.